guys, this is your girl Wakeji Kamore and welcome to Reflections by Wakeji Kamore. Oh my goodness, guys, today we are going to be reading the book of Job, chapter 26, and I really like this chapter. I think it's because I enjoy sarcasm. I really enjoy sarcasm. I think that's the reason why I enjoy comedy. It's not a really good thing to say I enjoy, but I get sarcasm so much. Anyway, I'm just really so happy when someone uses sarcasm properly, you know? It's not a good thing, but at least I may admit. So the reason why I really like the beginning of this chapter is how Job is being so sarcastic to Bildad, because Bildad has just given like 6 verses of some really an original response to all the things that Job is going through, and Job is just like, yeah, right, umenisaidia tena sana. So anyway, this is what it says. Job chapter 26. I'm reading from the easy to read version, and let's see what Job says to Bildad. It says, Job answers Bildad. Then Job answers, Bildad, what a great help you are to this tired, weary man. You have really supported me. You have given such wonderful advice to this foolish man. You have provided so much useful information. Who helped you say these things? Whose spirit inspired you to speak? This is like super sarcastic. I like it. Oh my God. Let me continue. I'm enjoying the sarcasm too much. Verse 5 says, the ghosts and their neighbors in the underworld shake with fear, but God can clearly see into the place of death. Death is not hidden from God. God stretched the northern sky over empty space. He hung the earth on nothing, and he fills the thick clouds with water. But he does not let its weary weight break the clouds open. He covers the face of the full moon. He spreads his clouds over it and hides it. He drew the horizon of the ocean like a circle where light and darkness meet. The foundations that hold up the sky, they shake with fear when God threatens them. When with his own power, God calmed the sea. With his wisdom, he destroyed Rahab. His breath made the skies clear. His hand destroyed the snake that tried to get away. There are only a few of the amazing things that God has done. These are only a few of the amazing things that God has done. We hear only a small whisper of God's thundering power. So in this chapter, Job is unhappy, of course, with the simple answers from his friends and responds with a strong arguments. He criticizes their meaningless words and lack of real understanding. Then Job goes ahead to focus on God's power and human weakness and does not deal with the real pain. And human weakness does not deal with the real pain that he's feeling or the deep questions that he's struggling with. So at this point, he really just tells off Bildad, and it's just like, really, umenisaidia sana, of course, me foolish guy, you have really helped me. I don't even know which spirit has inspired you to speak, because clearly you've been quote unquote very wise. And then also just now Job focuses on, just the power of God and how human can be weak, and that he kind of just for a minute there stops focusing on the things that he's going through. He stopped focusing on the struggles that he has, the questions, the real pain that he's feeling, and just focuses on how great God is and the amazing things that God has done. So I like the fact that in this chapter, there's a complete shift of focus. Like he stopped focusing on his friends. He's just like, ata munisaidi kwendeni huko. That is very paraphrased by the paraphrased. Gosh, the Kikuyu in me can't even be helped. So he completely switches his focus. He's like, he stopped focusing on his friends and he completely starts to focus on the power of God and the amazing things that God has done and the amazing things that God has created, and just the vastness of those things and the power that holds those things together. Because how do you explain that a cloud is full of water but the water is not pouring? How do you explain that the ocean gets only to this point and it doesn't pass this point? How do you explain that the Lord doesn't allow the full moon to always be shining full moon, that at some point he covers it halfway, some point he covers it like to be crescent? Like, just the things, the vastness of the greatness of God and the powerful God that he is, and the things that he does that even as mere human beings cannot be able to understand. So I like the fact that he shifts his focus, and I pray for us. I pray that even when we are going through difficult situations, that we at some point we will take a breather from just focusing on the pain, focusing on the struggles, focusing on the deep questions that we have, and that we would just take a breather and focus on the greatness of God. Even if it's not greatness in your life, just the greatness in his creation, just the greatness of, how do you explain that I have a cat that is black and white and it's so cute? How do you explain dolphins? Just move your focus from the things that you're going through. You don't even have to move your focus to the things that God has done for you in your life, although that would also be great. But just find beyond how great and powerful God is. That just helps you to move your focus from the things that you're going through, and just move your focus to the fact that this God that you serve, that this God that you're hoping on, this God that you're trusting, this God that you're expecting to change your situation for you, is a great, powerful God. Thank you so much for listening, and see you tomorrow.